Hi, good evening. Corrie Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, and life coach, coming in to do the channel message for the month of January, for the mid-January till the end. This should have been out days ago, but trying to get them all out. And yes, I'm back. I've missed December and part of January, so trying to get back on schedule. And this is in between clients. I'm trying to get back up into my working with my individual clients as well. So if you want to book a personal video session, phone session with me, go to corriethorne.com. And if you want to purchase your forecast reading, all the information is in the link below. There's a link for purchasing the forecast readings. So, and also at the end of this video, there is a video regarding my up-and-coming More Than Existing program that is about beginning that process of healing our lives and going back and rebuilding that foundation so that we can build that empire within ourselves and to be able to live a much healthier, wonderful life. As I'm speaking Sagittarius, as I'm speaking, this is Sagittarius energy that I'm pulling, and this is for all those born under the sign or that you have Sagittarius in your sign. Remember, I'm not an astrologer. I am a channel, and I am an oracle card, angel card reader. But I also, and I feel like my voice is getting lower and lower and lower as if we're going down, 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 down. We have some ancestral healing that needs to be done for those in the Sagittarius energy. If you're watching this, remember it is not a personal reading. This is a general channeled message. And if you want to book your own healing session, coaching, psychic medium, go to my website. You can book your own, corriethorne.com, also in the link below. And if it doesn't resonate with you this month, then maybe next month will. But I also feel like for Sagittarius, I feel like not much is resonating with some of you right now. This is a deep-seated time that you need to heal the hurt and wounds. I'm going to say the mommy issues, the daddy issues, whatever they may be, the ancestral healing issues that have transpired throughout your life. That once we step back in and we start to really honor, and that we have to start really reconnecting to our human, and that's what More Than Existing, a lot of it is that we do the spiritual healing and we really connect back to that human self and the mirror reflection and what's reflecting back at us, and that it's okay to be human. And I feel it's like for Sagittarius, a lot of you have had to be everything for everybody in your life and in your family. No matter who it is, you've had to be the one in charge. You've had to be the one to take care of everything. And it feels as if, you know what? I think I'm tired. I think I'm tired of doing that. I think I've kind of overextended myself in what I have to give, and that bank is empty and I need to recharge and refill. And it's like time to heal. It's a snake energy, and it's 55. All the readings I'm doing today really come up with the numbers or the cards of transformation, time of transformation. And the Sagittarius energy is no different. It just feels as if it is deep-seated down stories that need to be healed, but it's about staying present, staying right here. You're okay where you are. You're okay with what's, there's nothing, you're not a broken piece of shattered little mess that you have to look at yourself every day and go, God, you're a mess. It's that, no, I'm okay where I am. I just need to do these things. I just need to make this happen. And I feel as if there's a sense of grandmother named Joan or mother named Joan. Grandmother or mother named Joan. She might be a mother who is also a grandmother. So that's very obvious that they could be both. But she's a grandmother, but she was a great grandmother, but she was a mother before she was a grandmother. So you might have seen the perfect image for her and created her that, oh, my grandmother was the best, but my mother wasn't the best mother in the world, but my grandmother was. But you have to remember, she was also a mother, and her daughter will probably have the same stories about her, or her son would have the same stories. Like, it just feels like she was a mother first. And so she's telling me that she's like this hummingbird spirit that's around it, and small things can achieve massive, big things in life. So this is not a time where you got to try to be big, or you got to try to make big things transpire. This is about, staying very stay very focused on the very core essence of you, Sagittarius, which is going to be very difficult for you because you're so used to taking on everything, being everything, kind of full ownership of everyone's problems, responsibility for everything. And this is about, no, not sitting in that. I'm done with that. That's not for me, is what I'm getting. And so, but this, as you sit in this time and you do that last little bit of healing work that just feels like it needs to be done, that's down here. Not saying for the rest of our lives is the end, but right now, just to be able to move forward, I'm pulling the cow spirit and the rabbit spirit. And this one is, now's a lucky time and the miracles are endless. And the true essence of this is what's coming up for me, is that you really are, like, the reason why you can't be stuck down here is because you have to remember that what loved you was also down here, and the nutrients of your soul came from down here. And there was still a lot of beautiful things. And I feel like there was a grandfather who was a beautiful presence in your life. And he taught you a lot, and you learned a lot from even the people that weren't the best, suited to your little soul, also taught you some amazing things. And I feel like this is your time to know that major things are happening, but there's also miracles happening. So I feel like for some there, you may have been going through some health issues or some struggles or really serious financial times, or feeling as if you're kind of at your wit's end within a relationship. And I'm like, oh, I just got this whole, oh. And so you're at your wit's end. And I feel as if that change is, there's something coming that turns the light on for you. And there's a light turning on in a big way through your body, through your mind, through your soul. And everything that you thought was sinking you down is actually has been the seeds of a beautiful life, or beautiful opportunities had been planted, and a beautiful healing. And there's a huge healing that's happening for and around those born under the Sagittarius energy in any way. Or if you're cross-watching, then this message is for you, because I feel as if there's a beautiful healing about to transpire, and you have to be very open to what is happening. Your love of, I'm getting your love of dogs, or your love of animals, and how wise they are in trusting their instincts, and how loyal they are. That's something to really remember, that you have to be very loyal to you. Life, once this changes and miracles and all these stuff, that all these beautiful, wonderful things that I'm seeing, I'm like leaning to one side because I'm like I'm going to fall over, is really going to propel your life forward very quickly. Remember, you have free will. You don't have to accept or do anything that you don't want to do, and that this is not going to be for everybody. But I was going to put this deck down. It won't quit in my hand. And it's like so this is James Van Praagh deck that I'm using now, and this is the Abundance deck. The other one was Colette Baron Reed Animal Spirit cards. And I love both these decks. I love any card that I get. And so what is happening around you feels as if you're rising up, and just as the sunflowers rise up to the sun, also when it gets cloudy and times get tough, sunflowers come in together and they face each other. And this is you having to, like, what I feel is if you're having to face your shadow self, you're having to face the reality of yourself, that mirror reflection, and you're seeing it in somebody else that you are kind of almost ready to write off, or you are writing each other off, because you've really hit that pivotal point. But you also are seeing you're ready to write your own self off and just say, what am I even wasting my time for? Like, I just might as well just settle for it is what it is. And it's like, no, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think you're about to really come out into morph into your into your truest selves, and something big is happening in your world. And when you thought you gave up your career, you gave up your life years ago and said, no, I gave up that opportunity, it's coming back full circle around for you. And it's like the next 365 days of your life. So this rolls you all the way into 2021. It's like, holy shit, how did this happen to me? How did I get here? And where did these opportunities come from? And the card that comes up that goes with this for me is actually let go of the guilt, and also focus on your priorities. So this is about that you're going to have to leave things and leave things behind. You're going to have to leave people behind, and you're going to have to drop some of the things that you were obligated to do. And I think people will understand, because you have to get moving. You have to get going on. And this is, also this is, stop apologizing for your light. What I'm getting is those little small town things that you were doing, like, well, I teach this little yoga class and I have 5 people in my class, so now I'm obligated to be there. No, you're obligated to care for yourself. You're obligated to take advantage of what's appearing for you. And so focus on your priorities, is that some of this work is coexisting with other people, and some of this work is giving you the opportunity to shine kind of through the light of other people, of some other people as well. But you're getting to be able to, like, there's something transpiring here. Your priorities are sometimes to be the light for others, or your priority is to be a light for the world, or your priorities lay higher than what you think they do. And it's also that it's that you have to let go of some of the guilt of the things that you've done in the past. And I feel like for some of you, you were dishonest. You were, you may have been cheating in the past, or you may have been not been honest in your decisions, or honest in, like, I feel as if sometimes you were doing some self-motivated things that weren't, has this come through? So you were doing some self-motivated things to kind of propel yourself ahead, but you were flying on the backs of somebody else, and it never worked, and it didn't work out, and that was how you started it. But once you start to awaken, or once you start to grow, you realize, no, that was my human intention, but that wasn't my essence. And so your essence is winning out here. See, dogs, you got animal loving. I got animal loving Sagittarius here, because there's a dog here rolling around on the freaking floor. And so your ancient wisdom is awakening, your ancient ancestral healing that's taken place. So some of the conditionings that you got from the past was to ride on the coattails of kind of someone else, and kind of, when you get the opportunity, pounce and jump and take over. But that's not really your truth, and that's not really the truth of who you are. And see, that's the little tiny one that's down there having a big meltdown. That's called Sydney, and she's a little ass. And so the underline that comes up with this is squirrel, and it's believe in yourself. You're storing. So all that you're learning, all that you're gaining, be patient and know that it's all the next 365 days, like I said, are huge for you. And that a squirrel can stuff so much in her mouth, so you can stuff in all this wisdom and knowledge and everything else, and you can start preparing. You're preparing for your own presence to be known, and your own opportunities. And everything is coming very fast. It's 365 days are not very long. 365 is not that long. I'm sorry, but my phone just did a little beep here, so I better. So I'm just closing this out for us, though. Oh my God. So I just shuffled up, and what was on the underlying now become the very top card. This is validation. So it was kind of the underlying condition, and it's also, so you're worried about what your future is going to be, what your life's going to be. This last little bit of healing takes you full, boom, going up. There is in between, this is only for a 2-week span, but somewhere in between this year, there's like something dangling down that's a bit of a cloudy time. It shall pass. You're going to work through it together. You're going to get through it. And everything else is going to unfold. Sydney, wait. And back is the squirrel spirit. Here this comes again. Believe in yourself as much as you believe in everyone else. Don't be afraid to, we make great supports, and when we're confident, but we also take the lead very well. And there's many things coming for you. And so trust that. And you also, just like my Leo just a moment ago, you got life as a mystery. There's many things that we're unaware or unsure of yet, and how you thought things were going to be, or what you thought was unfolding that you thought you were going to be doing. Wait and see. Wait and see. And if you're just thinking about getting a new dog, it's coming into your house, because this dog is like acting up. So you have, if you lost a dog, or you've been thinking about a dog, there's a new puppy coming into your lives. It's on its way. So You weren't expecting it, but you're getting it anyway. It's just going to be there. Much love to all my Sagittarius, and have a wonderful the rest of January. And I know that's an extended reading type of thing, but yay to you all. Much, much love, and I will see you all in February. Bye-bye.